One of the biggest issues, okay, with all of us is that, and I have been, as I mentioned, I had been guilty of this as well, is that we are distracted by talent. We don't think we are. And in fact, when you poll people, they like to tell you that they put a ton of value on effort. But we don't. We're obsessed with talent. When people are polled, as you can see up there, when people are asked, is talent or effort more important to success? 2 times more people will say effort is more important. When asked what's more important in success in athletics specifically, when asked, is it talent or effort, twice as many people will still say it is effort. I don't know if I misspoke the first time. It's effort, both times. They always say effort. And yet we still have a talent bias. We say effort is more important, but we really think talent is more important. Okay? In another study, this was done by another psychologist, they took a large group of people and they told them, we've got 2 piano players here, okay? One of them is a natural. They're just talented. It's like they're a prodigy, right? They're just a natural. The other person is a striver. They've worked really, really hard. They put unbelievable effort in. They've worked years and years. They've practiced harder than anybody else. Tell us which one of these piano players you think is better, and they would each play a piano piece. Inevitably, vastly higher percentage of people said that the person that was the natural was a better piano player than the striver. It was the exact same piano player playing the piano piece. They then had entrepreneurs give a business plan. And those entrepreneurs these people were asked, once the entrepreneur presented, it was a written business plan. And the written business plan was given by, the first one was a natural at business, and the other one was a striver at business. And they would give a business plan, and the person was asked, we need you to tell us which one is more likely to succeed in business. And 2 to 1, they said the natural in business would be the most successful, and yet it was the same person giving the same business plan, okay? We have a natural bias towards talent. It's why we love talent shows. We love to people, oh my goodness, that person is such a talent. We love naturals. It's just something in us, but there's a very specific reason why we love talent. Because subconsciously, go to the next slide, we think if it's because of talent that somebody is successful, it lets us off the hook if we're not successful. Because they have something magical that we just weren't given. Okay? And so it gives us an excuse for why we're not doing what they're doing. Because if we knew that they got there just from really, really hard work, that makes us feel bad that we haven't worked as hard. Okay? This is from Friedrich Nietzsche, another psychologist, a German philosopher, psychologist. He says, our vanity, our self-love promotes the cult of genius. For if we think of genius as something magical, we are not obliged to compare ourselves and find ourselves lacking, right? We want success or this kind of talent thing to be beyond us. We want it to be something that some people have and some people don't, because again, it lets us off the hook. And it allows us to minimize the importance of grit and perseverance and effort in people's success.